What if Elon Musk was to go out and get hit by a bus? What is going on, guys? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We are going to be talking a little bit about Tesla, but before we get into that, if you are not already subbed, please do, because that is going to enter you into win this awesome piece of wall art as well as a $50 Amazon gift card. It helps you out, it helps me out, and all you have to do is sub, drop a like, and leave a comment as to what your favorite company is. So Tesla has been on an absolute crazy run since March, and the levels that we saw in March were like $300 to $350 at its session lows during the peak of the pandemic, like crisis, if you will. And now the share price is at a crazy $1,900. So you could have made on a single share, like conservative, $1,500 per share. I mean, that is insane. And just to put this into perspective at how much Tesla is worth right now, Tesla, their market cap is worth more than Toyota, Ford, General Motors, and Ferrari combined. So analysts right now in the stock market is essentially saying the value of Tesla is more than those four automotive companies combined. There are a couple reasons why the stock has been on an absolute tear. Tesla, during the pandemic, was able to deliver more cars than anticipated and beat a lot of earning expectations that were set forth by Wall Street analysts. They are also continuing to essentially innovate and produce impressive EV products. And September 22nd is going to be a big day for them, where they're basically having their battery day, which a lot of the complaints, if you will, about Tesla are, right, you go on a long trip and you're having to stop to supercharge several times. And then also with the Cybertruck and their semi-truck, right, battery capabilities for long-haul trucking are not where they need to be. So if Tesla can somehow come out and create a battery that's 500 miles, 600 miles, that would be amazing. And the last thing that has just absolutely made this stock a total bull in this market right now is they announced the 5-to-1 stock split, right? Which I think everybody was hoping for. Everybody has been hoping for a Tesla stock split for a long time. And I'm surprised they did as little as a 5-to-1. I was honestly expecting maybe a 10-to-1 or at least like a 7-to-1. So 5-to-1, the share price, even after a split, you're still going to be looking at $300, $400, $500, somewhere in that ballpark. So we know why Tesla has been so dominant, right? But there's several reasons why I think that this stock is in bubble territory. And as an investor, I don't want to just fall into the misconception and now be afraid that, oh my gosh, I missed the train. I need to pump a bunch of money into Tesla because it's going to be the next Amazon or Apple or whatever. I don't think as investors we should have that kind of approach to investing and almost be scared to miss out. Because Tesla, I don't think we can sit back and honestly say that we think that this company is worth more than those four automotive companies that I mentioned earlier combined. I mean, if you just look at Toyota, for example, Toyota is about half the market cap of Tesla. And look at the ratio of cars that you see on the road, not only in the United States, but think about this at an international level, right? The Chinese market, the Asian market is heavily dominated by Toyota, right? And Tesla, yes, to their credit, they have been able to penetrate the market a little bit, but the Chinese they're heavily, you'd actually be surprised. They drive a lot of Fords over there. I think the run up in Tesla is largely, it can be attributed to people like myself who are millennials, who like Tesla. They love Elon Musk, right? You absolutely crave the innovation and everything that comes with a crazy CEO like Elon Musk, right? He says some crazy stuff. But let's think about this. What if Elon Musk was to go out and get hit by a bus tomorrow? Like, heaven forbid, right? But if Elon Musk was not the head of Tesla, would you feel the same way about Tesla? I would say that the majority of people would not, because we can't really name anything else at Tesla aside from Elon Musk that's as controversial or as attention grabbing as he is. I liken him to a lot like Steve Jobs back for Apple, when Apple was really starting to explode on the scene. You never know what the future holds, right, with these CEOs. And there was a huge question mark once Steve Jobs died. And who knows? I mean, Elon Musk could live to be 100. He could, for all we know, he's like a robot and he's going to live to be 1,000,000, right? Who knows? The dude's crazy. But what if he was to get hit by a bus? That would do some serious things to the stock. And you want to be invested in a stock that you like the fundamentals and everything about the company, and the CEO is just that nugget on top. Another reason I'm extremely cautious about investing at these levels now is investors are starting to put their money in like a handful of companies. I would say there's really only like 10 companies out there that investors are just piling their money into. And it used to be Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Netflix, companies like that. And now Tesla has squeaked in there. And I'm concerned anytime people are just dumping their money into one stock. And I think some stocks are better poised to handle that kind of influx of cash than others. I think Apple and Microsoft are companies that have been around longer, and they have a much more monopolistic hold on their respective markets. Whereas Tesla, they are in reality just one player of several in the automotive field. And they aren't the only company that is trying to do autonomous driving and electric vehicles. There are other companies out there, other automotive companies that are trying to do that and compete with them. Granted, Tesla to this point has been the absolute best at electric vehicles, at autonomous driving. My concern is that a lot of the people's interest, like myself, is based off of, we love Elon Musk, we love the product, and we're really hoping that the autonomous driving and like the battery technology essentially paved the way for this stock. So yes, I think it's important to look kind of like down the pipe, if you will, next 5-10 years of to what this company could bring. But that doesn't mean it's a smart investment now. And I know I kind of contradict myself because I do like Nikola, and I think Nikola is a company that could potentially compete with Tesla, right? But investing in a share that's $1,900 versus a share that's $40 is a big difference to me, right? You're having to pledge a lot more money and a lot more confidence in a company when you're putting thousands of dollars for one share, or even after the stock split, a couple $100 a share. I mean, you're really putting your money where your mouth is. Yes, Tesla's revenue is growing. Yes, they have been able to beat analyst estimates for the past couple of quarters as far as vehicle deliveries. But don't get too wrapped up in, yes, they're beating these things, but are they beating them by so much that the share price will have quadrupled and stuff over the past, just a few months? And for me, I don't feel comfortable investing in it. I would challenge you guys to just do your research and look around and see, is Tesla really the best investment? Market cap really scares me when it comes to this, and I do feel like we're in bubble territory. However, hey, Tesla kind of defies all odds. I don't understand the stock, and my rule of thumb, in addition to everything I just mentioned, is if you don't understand it, don't invest in it. But you guys are open to do with your money what you want. But hey, that's just my opinion. And before we go, today's fun fact is, on this day in history, I'm going to the beach. So I will see you guys tomorrow.